A night to remember, the hotel room brawl. Last weekend, I had one of the wildest experiences while staying at a Holiday Inn for a friend's wedding. It started innocently enough, but it quickly escalated into something I never expected. When I checked into the hotel, I noticed a couple, Sarah and Jake arguing near the elevators. They looked well-dressed but were clearly in a heated dispute. I overheard bits of their conversation, something about trust, and decided to head to the reception for the wedding without paying them much mind. Later that night, I returned to my room around 11 p.m., exhausted but excited to unwind. As I settled in, I suddenly heard loud shouting coming from the adjacent room. The voices escalated into a chaotic scene of furniture being pushed around, and what sounded like glass breaking. My heart raced. It was clear things were out of control. Curiosity got the better of me. I crept to the peephole and saw Jake and Sarah in a fierce argument. Just as I was about to step back, I heard Jake shout, "Why can't you just let it go?" followed by a loud crash. Before I knew it, Jake stumbled out of their room, looking disheveled and agitated. Sarah followed closely behind, and with a shove, the situation erupted into a full-on fistfight. They grappled on the floor, shouting insults, and I stood frozen in shock. I dialed the front desk, ready to report the incident, but couldn't tear my eyes away from the unfolding drama. The fight continued until Jake ended up with a cut lip and Sarah was on top of him, tears of anger streaming down her face. "You're such a jerk," she yelled. Just then, hotel staff arrived, knocking and demanding to be let in. They quickly intervened, separating the couple and insisting they cool off. "We're fine," Jake insisted, but his voice betrayed him. I stepped back from the peephole as the staff entered the room. A few moments later, they emerged, escorting Jake and Sarah to the lobby, where they sat on opposite sides, looking utterly defeated. Jake was apologizing. "I didn't mean for it to get that far," while Sarah shook her head, clearly done with the drama. As I left the hotel the next morning, I felt a mix of emotions about what I'd witnessed. It was heartbreaking to see a couple who clearly loved each other, yet were trapped in a cycle of toxicity. I couldn't help but wonder what would happen next for them. So, yeah, that was my crazy hotel experience. Anyone else ever witnessed something like this? What do you think happened next for Jake and Sarah? Feel free to let me know if you want any changes or additional details.